universe truly wants us to have everything that we desire, if the universe is pouring in this channel of love to us, this beautiful, free-flowing life force energy that we can take in and use in whatever way we desire here, the only thing that's blocking that channel is us, our resistance to accepting it. And so if we want to know where we're at, we just need to look at what's around us. Like, where are we at with our relationships, our income, finances, money, health, love? Like, look around you and go, okay, it's good, right? But is it like phenomenal? Are you living like every day going, my God, how did it get this good? Oh my gosh, I love this. Like, so be truthful with yourself. But when you look at, okay, and I was talking to John about this morning, so I'm not revealing anything he doesn't know, but I said, our relationship is phenomenal. We love each other deeply, and we're really lucky because we were so young when we started out together. But is it like phenomenal in the relationship? No, I wish we could play more together and do more stuff together, but we're different people. And sure, I could say, okay, let's go buy another trailer so that we can go out and go fishing and go camping and be in nature, because I love that too. And that's what he loves too. So it's like, we do this together. This is fun. But there's other things that I like to do that he doesn't. We're very different in a lot of ways. I am a total foodie in that I love, and I think I've shared this before, I love to go to beautiful restaurants with atmosphere and have gourmet food and try different things. He wants to go to McDonald's. So when we go to a restaurant where I'm like, oh, this is so gorgeous, I'm loving this, and I'm having a glass of wine, and he's sitting there going like, tapping his hand, looking around, going, and I'll finish and I'll just want to sit there and talk. And he's like, okay, are you done? It's like, so there's things and experiences that I want to have that he's like not interested in that. But I hold back because he's not interested. So it's to start to look at, okay, where in my life am I holding back from truly experiencing life here and enjoying all the senses? I had a channeling a couple years ago, and I'll read it. And I was having a back and forth conversation with these beings that called themselves the aperture beings. From your perspective, if you basically know that we can create anything that we want here, and that's just a given, then why do we even come here to this earth? Because like, what's the point? And they said, basically enlightenment. There's a depth to the learning. The experiences of this 3D world go beyond what we know or what we know here. We know you can create what you want, but the actual experience that you have in your physical body brings so much more dimension to our understanding, to your soul's growth. And this stays forever. Each life is a different perspective. And I said, what is the end goal? And they said, enlightenment. It's the complete awareness of all that is. This is hard for you to understand in your physical beyond form. This understanding. So I'll stop there. So it's like, you get to come here for the experience of all the sensory experiences, for, feeling everything, the full spectrum of love, of the highest heights of being in love, like the first time you're in love, and how your heart is fluttery and light and over the moon, and then the grief that comes when you lose that love, like that full spectrum, everything in between. You get to like feel, your pet's fur, like running your hand through something soft, and then you get to taste all the tastes, and hear all the sounds, like the birds chirping and your lover calling your name out, and like just all the blessings of being alive in you. And like, so if we are to be fully enlightened here, it would be to be experiencing everything, of course, without attaching meaning of negative meaning to it. You can attach all of that beautiful meaning that you want of gratitude and joy, because that's what brings those moments to life. You could go and make your coffee or tea in the morning and do it by habit and not even realize what you're doing, or you could do it in the moment, purposefully, with gratitude and going, I just love this first cup of coffee, right? And be fully there. So we get to have these experiences, but we don't allow ourselves to go there. And so my question was like, okay, so if we want to take everything up in our life to the next level, it's really hard to take that quantum leap forward, right? It's really hard to jump here and stay there, which is why when people win the lottery, they lose the money and they're back down to where they were before, because they don't have the capacity to hold that amount of energy. They can't sustain it. We're here. We get it. You may be wherever you are, but let's say we're here. This is my capacity to hold this energy. And I have moments of going up and then we'll come back down. So how do we take those incremental small steps up so that we learn to hold that and then go up again and hold it and go up again and hold it, so that we're not going up and down and up and down and always coming back down to where you were before, because that is what we're used to. It's like people say, oh, we're creatures of habit. We love routines. Yes. But when you look at it from the energetic perspective, it's about having the capacity to hold that amount of energy. How much love can you hold? How much love can you hold for your life? And so if your relationships and your everything, your health, your career is all here, then how do you take a step forward? So when you look at what would bring more love in for me, how can I bring more love in for me? How can I experience life a little bit more so that I feel more alive? That's where I am. So what now do I need to do to nurture myself, to love myself and go up a little bit more? Well, I never buy myself flowers. I rarely do. Maybe I could buy myself flowers once a month. Or maybe you need to add in massages or something that you deprive yourself of because you're too busy. Where can you expand a little bit more and bring it up and make yourself feel alive? And this is why people love to travel, because it makes them feel alive. They're seeing things for the first time. They're experiencing new smells, new foods, new experiences, new adventures, right? And they feel so alive. But in our day-to-day life, then what? What can we add in that will expand it? And this is part of your goddess energy, the divine feminine. It's not waiting for someone else to do this for you, but for you being able to go, okay, wait a minute, I'm going to treat myself. Can I dress up and take myself out to lunch at a beautiful restaurant and sit there and enjoy it? Right? Why not? Can I take myself to a beautiful retreat or to a sound bath? Something different. Bring something different into your life that helps you wake up to life, that helps you get out of that lull and just say, "Ooh, this feels good." Consciously create moments and experiences in your life that take it up a notch. And just consciously filling your bucket, filling you up with love. Because when it becomes part of your routine, well, then it's time for something new to expand to the next level.